We're doing a podcast.
No, we're not.
Why? Well, it's just talking.
Okay, fine.
It's just talking. We're not listen to it later. I'm the only person that listens to these, so.
That's true.
What about Daryl? Where's Daryl?
Where is Daryl?
I miss that guy.
I'm sure he misses you too.
I don't know if he does. I don't know if he does. He doesn't. You're our connection. Without you, there's no connection.
Dude, you're parking up the wrong tree, palsy.
I don't know what you guys did with each other. I know some dumb argument over bassist and Soundgarden or something.
What? No.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite podcasts. The argument with where like you guys are talking about Soundgarden and it gets so heated. I'm just gonna leave this here.
No.
All right, to set the mood, ladies and gentlemen, it's been what feels like 30 years since our last podcast.
Shut up.
And both of us have been through a lot. And Specky here with Scott in the middle of what I call the cemetery.
Yes.
It's a storage facility in Irvine. It looks exactly like, it feels like cemetery. I'm telling you. Maybe it's the trees, it's the stillness. I think this place was a cemetery.
Oh boy, here we go.
Before, like, I don't know. I just get the vibe. I've visited a bunch of cemeteries, and this is exactly what they feel like. And the moon is out. It's a crazy moon.
Now we're dead. Here they come.
And we're having a little hope. Thankfully, I got here. So they just left.
Yep.
Well, right before I got here, right? So they were here, the whole time or something? For how long?
A good portion of the time.
Well, thank God I got here late. I mean, I got here at 4, but I was waiting outside like a good boy.
Why is there a park here?
We're outside in the parking lot, and Scott is going through his records, getting ready for...
Having a nervous breakdown.
Well... He's getting his records ready for, I don't know, are you gonna have to wear a mask?
What's that?
You have to wear a mask?
No.
What?
Nope.
What?
Oh my God.
Awesome.
No. What part of no?
Well, because everywhere I've heard, like, everybody has to wear a mask for all these things. Is it outdoors or something?
Yes.
Dude, maybe I want to come along, dude. This sounds fun.
Yeah, you
Placentia, I don't know. I mean, not to sell. I've almost got nothing left to sell, dude. Literally everything in my store fit into the corner of a bathroom, pretty much.
Why?
I mean, it just does. Like, it's like, what, 10, 15 boxes of stuff? Like...
All right, so.
Ooh! This is cool. Good record. Bikini Kill.
Oh, yeah.
She's, she and,
I don't want to hear about her.
You don't want to hear about her?
What's that?
She and Tom Morello did some sort of, like, signed something against, like, scanning of hands for concerts. Like Amazon, because Amazon's going to do some sort of, like, I don't know, I guess for the virus vaccine or something.
Oh, they're stupid.
Well, Kathleen Hanna finally did something right or whatever, and she said she and Tom Morello are raging against the machine.
Okay.
Don't make fun of my Kathleen Hanna.
She's an idiot. She's a riot girl.
She's an idiot. She is an idiot, but she's my idiot.
Well,
she's a hot idiot. Her hotness is 2 times her idiocy. Don't talk about her. She's listening to this right now.
Good. She can suck. Hey, suck my dick, Kathleen Hanna. You marry a frickin'
I'm sure she'll
beastie boy.
Yeah, I mean, really, you are a step up. So.
Hey, I'm not gonna marry her.
Oh, you're gonna refuse her advances? You should call rape on Kathleen Hanna.
What?
You should call rape on.
Yeah.
Get away from me! What are you trying to do, taking off my pants like that?
That's right. I'll do that.
I've searched for that. I've searched for
low.
Forced hand job.
What?
Like, but the thing is, it comes out wrong. It's not like I don't want something where a guy is forcing a girl to give a hand job. I'm looking for like a girl forcing herself on a guy to give a hand job. But there is nothing. Or it's because the words get mixed up. It's like there's nothing there. This is all friendly kids content, folks.
Yeah, real friendly.
For all the kids out there. Kids are more sexually active than me. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
Oh, you said it, pal. Oh no. Someone's messing with my stuff. Are you messing with my stuff?
Yes, sir.
Good man.
You have your license plate there? You haven't put it on yet?
You see it?
Yeah. That's smart.
Oh, thanks, man.
See, I don't know.
Hannah, she's the
What else?
tits.
What other
Kathleen
news? Oh!
Hannah
Oh,
has nice tits.
she does. She does. She definitely does. Or she did. She definitely did. No question, when she's bouncing up and down.
Oh, yeah, it's whatever.
Dude, you know Vince Neil. I've been reading up on him. You know, okay, I read something where Henry Rollins made fun of, he didn't directly make fun of Motley Crue, but then he was just basically talking about glam, like hair metal bands. He was like, I'd like to see those guys like walk through East LA dressed like that.
Yeah.
Motley Crue had a way tougher upbringing than Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
Way tougher. And, for example, Vince Neil,
Yeah.
do you know what happened to him?
What?
Dude grew up in Compton.
No, he did not.
Dude grew up in Compton.
Where'd you get this information?
It's from the chronological crew. It's basically the definitive like
I
history.
don't know, man.
Not only that, that's nothing. That's nothing. He grew up across the street from a Crips clubhouse.
And how do you?
This is chronological crew. Yeah, it's look up you have to like buy it off of like
Here,
like $7.
I'm gonna throw these out unless you want these.
Huh.
Take them. I don't know what the hell.
Oh,
This
this
is.
looks cool.
And
Where's the? Yeah, this is awesome. I like it.
good. You can take this one. Oh wait, what is this?
This. Listen, okay, but that's not even the craziest thing. The craziest thing is that he was going to buy ice cream one day.
That's
He
crazy.
was buying 10 cents
Yeah.
for ice cream or whatever, standing there right in front of his house. And one of the guys came up, turned him around, took his 10 cents or whatever, and slit his throat
No.
from ear to ear.
He would have been dead.
Yeah, he was in the hospital, of course, but he survived. That's tough. That's like that dude.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What, are you seriously stoned right now? I just want to.
I haven't laughed. Well, actually, I have on just by. But listen, that's a real story. That's Vince Neil, and all those guys had tough upbringings.
No, they didn't.
Dude, they did. They
No.
did.
And you know how
Every
I know?
single one of those dudes. Maybe not Tommy Lee. I don't know about Tommy Lee.
Wait, what's going on?
But all those, maybe not Mick Mars. Mick Mars is just like kind of a regular guy. He's kind of like me. He's like a quiet dude.
Oh, dude, could you be more wrong?
But dude, read chronological crew, man.
I will.
$7. You gotta get Kindle for free. Download Kindle and then buy it for $7.
Okay.
And then it just basically lists everything that happens to them in a non it's not like writing. It's just like it lists everything that happened. Like he went to a hospital here. This is all like factual information. It's not opinions.
I don't know, dude. It sounds all bullshit.
No. This has been like the thing like VH1 uses for like histories. This is like the meat. This is meat, man. Like the meat in my pants. That cloud is crazy. Something's weird about that cloud. Why is that cloud hasn't moved in like
Well, why don't you talk to it?
Mr. Cloud,
Yes.
Mr. McCloud?
Yes. May I help you?
Why is there airplane like jet engine sticking out? And
Everybody's out to get you, man.
There's a person.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
The cemetery. It's a nighttime. Let me put these records. Yeah, I'm a busy boy. How long can we stay here? How long can we stay here?
What?
How long is this place open? Like 24 hours? You can
No, it's perfect, dude. It's like, what, I think it's like 7 to 9 or something?
Well,
It's only open for 2 hours. Hey, what's going on with Eric?
He called me. He emailed me. He left a message. I haven't checked his message. Let me check his message. See what Eric has to say. He's a cool guy, man.
Oh.
He saved my life couple times.
Who? Eric?
Yeah. First by letting me make my first movie there at his store.
Eric Speck, check him out. He's the greatest actor ever.
And he gave me the only like good day of 2020. I think it was 2020. Was that 2020 we went to that place? Was that this year?
Are you smoking?
Yeah. Was it 2020 we went to that place, that escape place, or was that last year? No, that is.
I don't remember.
This 2 years have been like awful. Oh man, that was the only good day of whatever year that was.
I have like zero recollection.
This year went by like pretty quickly. Everybody's just trying to get through it.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Now, this place doesn't need masks, and it doesn't require vaccine cards or anything?
No.
Dude, where's this wonderful Disney place that you're going to? Even Disney requires, like, vaccine cards.
I don't know.
Let's see what old Eric has to say. My voicemail. Here it is. Here's Eric Speck, folks.
Eric Speck, yay!
I have an appetite for VHS and DVDs, and only you, Speck, have
Scott, I mean,
can cure that desire. I need to go to Pasadena and buy movies. Let me know the details. I'm actually heading into the theater here in about 20 minutes or so.
People are going to
I didn't know
theaters.
what day you were
Who's he talking
closing,
to?
or if
He's
you
talking to
just
me.
make
It's my
a sale
voicemail.
on stuff, or
Ah.
if you're just moving to a different location. I know you said you had some problems with the landlord, but
No,
let me know, man.
Well, you just
I hope
told me
everything
you have
else
not
is
the
good.
landlord.
All right,
No, he's cool.
bye-bye.
Then
Just
who-
stay outside the way. It's just the criminal gang that lives there. That comes there three. I don't know. Think psychological games with me or something. I'm trying to intimidate me or whatever. Well, they've done it. I'm not hard to intimidate. I act tough, but
You too?
I guess I guess that part's not working either.
No, it's not. That's when you act tough. I didn't get
I
that
act
wrong.
tough. No, I do act tough because I go in front of them and I give them the finger. I yelled like "fuck you" to them like out loud. Like everybody's looking at me like twice, like to a gang of 20 people. But of course, I was in my car driving away. But they come here. They come there like every week. That's the only reason I'm leaving. I love my store. I love my store. That's why I'm 50% because. And then I said, well, you know, whenever they come, I'm just gonna leave. But then I was home like 3 days a week. So.
Really?
Yeah, because they would just come. They were just, like they're just like the robots, man. They have no care. They know I hate them, but they just don't care. They park like like a couple Sundays ago. The lady parked right in front of my store with the hood up, like doing whatever they do, waiting for addicts or whatever. And there's a police car right behind them. And the police car didn't do anything to them because I didn't say anything, so I was just like, you know what, this is the last day I'm here. Actually, I decided beforehand.
So you left because of that?
Yeah, because they're there, like, they don't hang out for like 30 minutes and leave. They don't hang out for an hour and leave. They don't hang out for 2 hours and leave. They hang out the whole day. And then it just gathers. It's like 3, 4 people. 5 people. Like I said, like it just no other mini mall has this situation.
Well, then,
And it's some sort of weird like drug thing. I don't know what the
probably right,
human like trafficking. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was like, as soon as I find a place that's like with a back room, because I need a back room. I'm out. So I found a place, and it's very nice. It's across the street from a church of Latter-day Saints. Actually, I was reading about torture in medieval times.
why?
You know why? Because you've never seen the movie What's that movie with Johnny Depp where he's an author?
Oh, that's my favorite movie. Yeah, it's called Writer's Secret Window.
No. Another one. Now he's not a writer; he's a bookseller.
Yes.
That's not Secret. Secret Window is the one where he's an author. There's another one where he also wears glasses, and probably has a goatee.
He wears a lot of glasses, doesn't he?
And he goes on this trip, and there's this card. He's like looking through like old manuscripts, and there's this card of a guy hanging upside down, and that image stuck with me, and I thought it was torture. So I looked up guy hanging upside down for torture, but apparently that's not torture. So I was looking up torture, and then the guy I think who founded the Church of Latter-day Saints, he was tarred and feathered. And they helped him out by they tried to get him out, and they tore off his skin while taking off the tar.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
But that's not even the, like I was looking up like all these like the worst tortures and stuff.
Wow,
the craziest one though was because you know the London Dungeon is like a attraction in England.
Yeah.
I went there, and not recently, but when I went there was one torture where they said, which is my favorite torture, which is they showed like this metal spoon, and they said that it's called the eye scooper. They scoop out your eyeball. And that's the one I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. And then, no, but the thing about the guy hanging upside down, because I used it in the lyric, I said, you could have been a clown, instead you're just a jester hanging upside down.
No. You say I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold.
So
run away.
So I used it as lyric, and I wanted to figure out why this image.
And my
I know it's
balls
from the movie, but I wanted to find the original thing from the movie where the movie got it from, and it's not torture. The guy hanging upside down with one leg, with just one leg, and it's not torture. It's a tarot card, and that was so coincidental because just last night I read. I was just reading something. I was reading The Making of the Wicker Man, and they were talking about tarot cards. I know people say tarot or whatever. I say tarot because there's a T there, and then. There was the guy hanging upside down. It's exactly right for my time in my life right now because it's basically like indecision. That's what it means. It means like you're kind of like hanging around. You don't know what to do. You're in time of transition and indecision. So yeah, and the thing is, I'd given up looking for the hanging guy because I was like, okay, I guess it was just some hanging. So I'd totally given up on it and. Just like this morning, like early morning, is when I found out about the tarot card, which means this exact time in my life right now, which is like the hardest decision ever, because I'm like, move out of this place which I love because of these assholes, and go to a nice place which nobody comes to.
Sure.
Or stay, and I'm like, well, whatever happens, because they might just say, well, we don't want, a junk dealer guy, not a junk dealer like you. Like a junk deal, not that kind of junk.
Okay. Still here?
Wait, I thought I'd left. I'm sorry. You still here? I thought I was by myself for a second there.
You're getting close.
You have a big belly, or whatever, but
What are you talking?
you have to
about?
be in peak physical shape for all the lifting you do. Like you're not like a fat belly. You're like those guys who are like heavyweight lifter bellies. Like why is that guy like the strongest guy in the world? You remember when they used to show strongest man in the world? Like you're one of those guys. Because like the amount of I've done the amount of lifting you do just this week, and I was dying.
Well, you shouldn't have done it to begin with.
Well, I thought I was leaving. I don't know. I just wanted to.
Well, how'd that work out for you?
Well, I'm ready to go. Only 2 shelves left, and
then what?
if they just give me the okay, I'm starting to move. That's what I want. I'm not a procrastinator. I like to get things done and over with. Pretty much not a procrastinator.
You're a masturbator.
That I'm less of nowadays.
Yeah, what happened?
I really don't, because there's so
changed.
much stress and stuff. I don't feel like I don't feel horny. The world is the way it is. It doesn't make me feel horny. It makes me feel like clammy. Jeez, there's a guy there the whole time.
Where?
There's a guy
Right over there.
recording my podcast. He's gonna put it on his, and he's gonna get a million views. That's why I got Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I post a picture of some video. I get like 2 likes on it. other guy posts the exact same video, gets like 450 likes on it. I mean, exact same picture and gets this, like a ton of more views. I don't get it. It's just like I'm doomed to, like, what's the word? Obscurity.
Obscurity?
Obscurity.
What
Obscurity.
are you trying to tell me?
I'm like, that was a chick. Chick from some other state. Oh, here we go.
Well,
Late night at the storage
no,
facility.
he's got plenty of room.
Well, I made sure not to park in the handicap spot, so.
Doesn't matter. You know why? Because
I know it doesn't matter, but that's just the type of person I am. You got that, people listening? I'm a guy who doesn't park in the handicap spot when.
Yeah, he does. I've seen him do it all the time.
He tells me to do it because he want. Last time he was like, we were at that mini mall.
What?
We were at the mini mall for food or something, and I was. It was like some sort of space or something, 10-minute space or a handicap space. And I was like, I'm not going to park there. And he's like, you'll never be a rock star.
Is that what they said?
Yes, he said, you'll never be a rock star. And I'm like, oh, and it made me cry that night.
You make me cry every time I see you.
Well, I'm just happy I got here after Tweakapalooza.
Oh, yeah.
And they were still annoying. Even when they were leaving, they wouldn't leave.
I know. Dumb tweakers, man. Can't take them in. Hey, did you see my Zappa record?
No.
I'll tell me after.
All I saw was Steve Marriott.
You saw what now?
Steve Marriott.
Thanks, tweakers.
Fullerton. Oh, so that's pretty close. And it's outdoor? Dude, this sounds fun.
Yeah.
Can I just hang out there?
If you want.
Yeah.
I am. I'll give you the
Yeah, give me the info later.
coordinates.
Yeah, the coordinates. Outdoor where? Like in a parking lot?
Yeah, I think it starts at noon.
Cool. Need something to do.
Hey,
Honestly, the only 90
you want that Menudo record?
Menudo? No, I don't like Menudo.
Yeah, you do. I see you. Wait, why?
Not from
why
this
is
angle.
in here?
98% of the whole reason I have a job at all, a store at all, is just to get out of the house so I'm not with my dad. That's the
Well,
only,
now,
that is the only reason.
congratulations.
Because what do I spend in money? I spend $5 for fries for lunch. I spend money for gas, and I have nowhere to go. Especially now, it's even less. I'm even more of a like recluse because like I can't go anywhere now. Even like the 3 places I used to go can't go.
What were those places?
Well, flea market. I can go. I just I have no I mean, I can guess. There is no Rose Bowl. There is no Pasadena flea market. So, and there is the Rhodium, but they were cool last time I went. It just said like you don't have to wear a mask if you're vaccinated, and I'm not vaccinated, but they don't ask. So that's like the only place. There's no. I mean, I don't go anywhere.
Well, I mean, do you really need to?
Yeah, to get out of the house.
You get out of the house.
But there's nowhere to go. And now they want to charge us for every mile we drive.
Who's on first?
Who's on first?
I don't know. That's on second. See what I did there?
Yeah, you pull out a joke from 1934.
Exactly.
Isn't it terrible when both your stomach hurts and you have to go to the bathroom? That's the
Yes.
worst. That's the worst feeling. I had that feeling when I was coming over here, but now it's just, I'm not that hungry. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how about
Darn.
Angus steaks? You ever been there? You don't like steak? You
Yeah.
don't seem like a steak guy.
I like steak.
What about Angus?
I don't like Angus.
Well, what other steak how many steak places are there besides Angus?
Well, there's no Angus actually around here.
No, there is. I passed it on the freeway. It's
Well, I
not that.
can't afford that, dude.
How much is it?
It's like $20.
That's what you always pay. That's what you pay. You pay like more than you pay double
No,
that
I
for
don't.
sushi.
Oh,
If you don't like Angus steaks, stop trying to act like a man and pretend you like steak.
what? What are you talking about?
Well, what is steak? How much steak is going to be $20, dude? What steak are you eating that's not $20?
Dude, that's why I'm going to a diner, because I can afford diner food.
Awful. I bet you, and the way you tip, it's still come. No matter what you get, it's going to be $20. This guy, the tipper.
This guy,
Tipper
the
Gore.
non-tipper.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I heard? I heard a guy paid somebody $300 to like cut down a tree and paid them $100 tip. That's ridiculous.
Wait, you said what?
Paid $300 to somebody to cut down a tree, and paid him $100 tip afterwards. It's ridiculous.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does. It's just ridiculous. Even my dad, who's a big tipper, like said like that's ridiculous. Even you are saying even you're a big tipper too. Let me tell you what this guy does.
Yeah, please.
We go to where's that place where we ate food, where you talk to the lady or whatever.
I don't know.
A place we go where we sit in the corner. At Denny's?
IHOP.
Oh, IHOP. Okay, we go to IHOP.
Yes.
This guy has no money.
Uh-huh.
He's got like $1 to pay for his food, and he asked me for $5 to like pay for the tip.
Hey, can you grab that?
Yeah,
please?
it's not polluting. Give a hoot.
I'm not polluting.
I know.
I'm asking.
I know.
Don't touch my hand.
Don't say masking.
Go ahead.
You touched my hand. You didn't have to do that. You went overboard with your grabbing the food.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Well, basically that's it. Like you asking me for $5 for fruit that's like $10.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's indulgent, dude. It's overindulgent. It's too much.
Dude, you know what? There's no such thing as too much.
Yes, there is when it's a $5. When you don't have the money to tip, you don't tip. You don't ask another person. like anybody listen to this would be thinking, oh, he's joking. No. You literally asked me for $5 to pay for the tip when you didn't have any money, dude.
Yeah, but you got a tip.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's a tip. It's an extra thing. Do they like jack your car for you? Did they like pump up the tire? Did they like smile extra? Like,
Yeah.
if anything, they should be paying you.
Okay, we're gonna listen to some Joe Piscopo and Eddie Murphy.
I always confused that guy with Lou Reed. Honestly, when I was growing up, I was like, they're not the same guy, right? And of course he played him. So can you go in right now?
Huh?
Can you go in there?
Of course.
Wait, it just opens? Oh, but you need something for an elevator, don't you?
No, man, you gotta go. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. My buddy. Well, I'm glad you picked a cold night to do this.
It's always a cold night.
But you like the cold.
I do. I thrive on it. What's wrong with the cold, man?
I love the heat. I don't know. People come to LA and complain about the heat, and they love the cold. I'm like, well, why are you in LA? And go. There's plenty of cold places, my friend. There's Saskatchewan.
You're cold.
There's a ton of cold places you can go.
You're a cold human being. You don't know anybody.
It's not that cold. It's actually nice.
It is
My
nice.
hands are kind of cold. I mean, if I was working hard like you.
Let me blow on your hands.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me.
Wait, sit down.
Hey.
Like, I really don't know. You can fit all this stuff in your house, man. You do not need a storage
Yes,
thing.
I do.
Holy gee.
Huh?
You know what? I think I'm gonna just live life on the edge and park in the handicap spot right now. What do you think?
Okay. That's cool, man.
Living on the edge, you can't help yourself.
What?
Singing Aerosmith, man. Get with it, buddy.
Hey, I got an idea.
Do you?
Yeah, shut up. That's right. I said shut up. Hey. There's no crying. In Fight Club.
Do you use like the passenger seat, or am I have to drive to Placentia by myself?
What? Yes.
You use the passenger seat.
Fuck.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
I need help.
Oh. You need to wear comfortable shoes like me.
Getting nothing done here. It's your fault.
So that's a satellite, right? That's why it's so bright. That's not.
They're spying on you, man.
I don't think they are.
Really, dude? Really?
I don't think they are.
Damn it.
Anybody spying on me has gave up a long time ago. It's like, is this guy gonna do something, or are we just gonna keep? He's going to McDonald's every day.
Suck bag. Look at this.
I can't tell what's going on. Like you're saying, there's like a record selling thing going on. Other people saying this guy's Eric's like, I'm going to the movies, and other people are like, we're completely locked down. We can't go anywhere. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, when he wants me to take off his rape things, he's probably the only person that's going to hear that, and he's going to get really mad. Because he's probably the only person that listens to this podcast.
Oh, then you should talk about his big penis. He was.
Well, he said like it's so big that a girl couldn't wrap her mouth around it one time,
Oh, boy.
and she was, and the guy's so airy. He's like, he was mad at her for not doing it.
You guys, come on now. I thought you guys were friends.
We're associates. He's listening to this, right? He's going to be listening. He's going to be crying. We're associates. We're band members, like Ed.
Like what?
Ed is my
Hold on.
Ed is my band member friend. He's my musical associate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did we do this?
When we played together for a year,
You played that long?
we played for a year every week, pretty much.
Did you really?
Yeah. And we started out playing in places like this, outdoors. Our only audience was one time this black guy came and we were in the back of like some I don't know, Home Depot or something, and then this black guy we were playing like outdoors because we would set up the drums, start playing, and I had like a bunch of pedals, and then one black guy came and started smoking weed right in front of us, and then a cop came and of course the only time we had we had one audience in a matter of 1 year, and the cops came and literally shut us down, and he was like. And Ed was telling the black guy, he was like telling the black guy, get rid of the weed, because he was like, the black guy was sitting with his back towards the cop, and the cop came and was like, what's all this stuff? Like, these are pedals. And then Ed was like, this guy's a business owner, and then they were like, oh, okay, fine. Just like, I've been shut down by the police for playing outdoors. I guess just one other time.
And what, in band camp?
Band camp? No, at the park. I was playing in front of these big black head sculptures. I set up and I was playing, and I played loud. I played really loud. I would never do that now because I'm not stupid. Because I know how it is to be annoyed by noise. But then, a cop came by and I was like this, and he was like, "Yep, you gotta cut it off." And this other black guy came driving by and he was like trying to compete with me. He was like, "Can you play this?" And he was like cranking up his music or something, and I was just like. And then basically what I would do is I would set the radio and start playing with it, but really loudly, like you could hear it all across everywhere here, like if I was playing. And I did it one time at the Pasadena flea market in the garage, and the security came and shut me down there. and the other guys were like,
Oh, jeez, dude.
I can't fathom doing that now. Like I can't like imagine like what was I thinking? Like just the gall to do that. Like, you could hear my music across the whole garage of you probably was there actually without even before you knew me.
Where?
At the Pasadena, the garage flea market, Pasadena College flea market. You were probably there that day.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? Don't you go there like every when it was on? This was probably. I have no idea what the year was. It was before the store.
The year was 1922.
The year was 1922. We had just gotten over the gulch, and we're going to find ourselves some Mountain Dew.
That's right. You tell him, Tex.
I think Mountain Dew was actually named after, probably like bootleggers
Shit.
or something. You know what? You got it smart. You did the smart thing. You sold records. Nobody.
Yeah, this is real smart.
Records still sell. I have nothing left to sell, honestly. Like there's no. When I came up to the decision of closing the shop, I had nothing new. I was like, I don't know what to sell anymore. Every movie is on YouTube, pretty much. 95%, even the rarest of movies is on YouTube now. So it's only for collectors that want it. Musically, everybody buys stuff off iTunes. I mean, but the thing is, I still sell the stuff is still expensive. VHS is still expensive on eBay. I sell it. It's just collectors. You know, I sell it. It's just that people walking in don't really necessarily.
That's true.
I mean, the fact that I can sell like a $30 tape in 2021 is pretty amazing. I mean, with eBay and everything. But the thing is, what's going to be crazy is if YouTube does something crazy like says, okay, we're going to charge you now. I already pay YouTube for YouTube Premium, which is $12 a month. What else is new? Wait, was it on the podcast? I don't remember if it was on the podcast. About Vince Neil. Did I have this thing out when I was talking about Vince Neil?
No, bring it on.
Okay, Vince Neil.
Totally.
Everybody talks about, well, not everybody. Henry Rollins said, I remember reading that he was kind of making fun of hair metal bands, and he was like, I'd like to see one of those guys like walk through East LA dressed like that. But you know what, my friends?
What's that?
Every member of Motley Crue had a tougher upbringing than old Henry Rollins.
Again, you're wrong.
Okay, listen to this wonderful story which you just heard, and pretend like it's the first time.
Okay.
Vince Neil, who everybody thinks, oh, he's a surfer boy or whatever. That's the thing he had because he had blonde hair, which he was a surfer later on.
Uh-huh.
But he lived in Compton. He lived across the street
Sure.
from the Crips, from a Crips place.
I haven't heard this story. Can you explain the story to me, please?
One time when he was buying ice cream with like 10 cents,
Yes. How old was he?
he was a kid. Like he was like, I mean, it's so vicious, this story. He was just a kid. He wasn't like 13. He was like a single-digit kid. And one of the Crips, which he lived across the street from, so it's not like these guys are going to get away. They're just going to still see each other. Came up to him, turned him around, stole his dime for his ice cream. That's bad enough. But if that's not bad enough, he slit his throat under his head, like, you know, from the front, from ear to ear. He slit this kid's throat for a dime.
Cool. That's awesome.
Jerk. Vince, I'm sorry, I had to take, but these people have to know what's going on.
Who cares?
Vince, I care. Well, the thing is, like,
You care?
it's pretty shocking to me, yeah, because everybody thinks, oh, these guys are like, no, these guys are all tough. These guys are tougher than Henry.
They're
Henry
not.
Rollins.
They're
Henry Rollins got picked on by black kids.
Yeah.
This guy got his throat slit by the people that he had to see, like, afterward. And the crazy thing to me is the parents didn't move. Like, they didn't move after that. Like, their parents stayed there. Like, that's time to move, folks. When your kid gets his throat slit from ear to ear, and this is like this is not like hearsay. This is like medical, like fact knowledge from Chronological Crew, which is like basically like the history of Motley Crue. Like not the Dirt. It's not like the Dirt, which I haven't. I read just. I'm only interested in Crue from Until Shout at the Devil. Not interested in the albums after that. And I love the first two albums; those are my favorite. But I don't like Girls.
I like girls too.
I don't like Girls.
You
I don't like Smoking in the Boys. I
Why
don't
not?
like Dr. Feelgood. I like the riff in Dr. Feelgood. I just don't. The music I don't like. I love, but the first stuff I love. I love Merry Go Round.
Uh huh.
I love Live Wire.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the best. And Shout. Funny thing is, the cover is also Vince Neil. I always thought the cover was Tommy Lee or Nikki, and the cover is Vince Neil too. He was that skinny back then.
Vince Neil?
Yeah, the first album cover.
You mean the guy who lives in Compton, supposedly?
You're doubting my word? You doubting my word? My word is like the Psalms, son. That's exactly what I'm.
Really?
No, we're just kidding. Just kidding, God.
Don't worry. He's watching you. He knows. Don't worry. We're almost out of here.
I don't care. This is fine with me. I just wish I wish I wasn't that lazy that I would move my car over so I could just sit there. I just.
What's going to be the point of this?
Probably, yeah. I mean, if we don't say anything funny soon. moving my car, living on the edge, parking in the handicap spot, so I can sit. So I don't get hemorrhoidal. This cemetery. Honestly, this place is like a cemetery. No joke. And you're wondering how I know. I used to go there in the cemeteries and take pictures. Oh! What was that? Just ran over a couple of Scott's priceless records. What did I run over? Great. All I need is a flat in this cemetery now. I think I ran over it. What pen? You want a pen?
You don't have a marker?
I have a pen. I might have one. I always do have markers in here, but I just haven't seen it lately. Now, let's see. We're on an exciting expedition. I do have a marker. Haha. Oh, I was too lazy. I should have given it to you earlier. Lazy Susan. All right, now we're living the life, folks. Oh yeah. It's so fun to sit while another guy's working hard. This guy works hard. Can't work too hard. I'm an artist. People creeping around here. Oh, I'm so glad I came after the rowdy lowrider. What other news? What other news?
All right, man. Here, catch.
No, just keep. You're gonna need it again for something.
All right.
Just put it in your pocket or something. No. He's really smart. Oh man. Like, he could probably just put all this stuff in his bathroom if he wanted. You don't have to pay. So you don't have to pay, what, $60 a month?
It doesn't matter, dude.
And I'm the rich guy. See, if I had been saying that, if I said that, everybody would say, oh, you're so rich, $50 isn't anything to you. You know, that's 5 hours of work for me. Or whatever, 4 hours of work now.
Hey. It's time to put the baby to bed. Quiet now.
Time to smother the baby. You ever seen that movie where there's like some Jewish guys, like it's a World War II movie, and they're like hiding out in the pickup truck from Nazis, and then like the baby starts crying, so one of the guys is like, give me the baby, and he smothers the baby, he suffocates it.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a movie. It's like a World War II movie where these Jews are trying to hide out from the Nazis, and the Nazis are looking for them.
No.
And they have a baby, and the baby starts crying, so the guy in the back's like, here, let me see the baby, I'll quiet it. So it's like completely like pillows the baby.
So he kills the baby.
Yeah, so they don't get caught.
That sounds like a great movie.
It's a comedy.
What?
No, I don't know what the name of the movie is. I think there's another great scene in the movie where it's like, I don't know if it's the same movie, but it's some sort of war movie where this guy gets shot literally, it's like comical, he gets shot like 50 times and he keeps getting up, but it's not like I don't know what the name of the movie is. It's in the snow, and the guy keeps getting up, and they keep shooting him, and he keeps getting up. He gets up like 10 times. You know what that movie is? You know, if you stop watching pornos for once and watch a movie, maybe you know something about movies. Good point. Why?
Really?
Oh, I saw John Leslie in a legit movie.
Why?
In a low budget, it's like a detective movie, and I was like, isn't that guy a porn actor?
What? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The detective movie?
Yeah.
It's like some really bad detective movie.
Oh yeah, it's really bad, right?
Oh, I haven't seen it. I just saw the trailer for it, and I was like, I know that guy. His crazy eyes. Crazy eyes.
They call him Crazy Eyes for a reason.
He's got crazy eyes. Well, the craziest eyes of all belong to the big guy himself, Ron Jeremy. The terrify. I don't know why nobody talks about it. He's got the most.
Yeah, because he's one of the greatest actors ever.
Okay, but he's also one of the most terrifying, some of the most terrifying eyes ever. I mean, I can't look into his eyes. I get.
Well, I hope not. Why you look?
Of course, that's not where most people are looking. But
I look into his eyes.
he's not that big. You go to like.
What are you talking?
You go to any porn site and there's like a ton of guys like that are like double his size.
Oh,
They just didn't. They weren't in the business. That's the thing.
What are you smoking, pal?
The thing about him is that just the fact that he was like, I don't know. It's just like it seemed like he's part of like the world. He had to exist. Like he had to be there.
Yes.
Like I don't feel the same way about what's his name?
Ron Jeremy,
No, the tall guy.
the tall guy.
Yeah, the guy who like Boogie Nights is supposedly based off of.
Oh, Scott Weinstein,
Yeah.
John Holmes.
Yeah, see, he's not like, he's just like a regular guy to me. If he didn't exist in the world, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But when I think of porn star, I think of RJ.
Who?
RJ.
I don't know who RJ is.
Ron Jeremy. Oh wait, am I spelling it wrong? Wait,
I don't know. Are you?
no, I'm not. Well, we've covered a multitude of stupid topics today, folks. Not one of them of interest.
Yes.
They're staring at the moon's staring back at me, and
The moon's going, hey, pal, what's your problem?
oh, I don't know. See, the problem is we had these. I don't know if did I talk about the tarot card before or after I was taping?
What? No.
After
No.
the tarot card.
And just, no.
You're saying I didn't talk about it?
No.
All right. Well, if you've seen the movie, Jesus, why can't I remember the name of this movie?
No.
Johnny Depp movie,
Yeah.
where he's a bookseller. That's the most interesting part of the movie to me is when he has the books. Like when he goes on an adventure, it's kind of like it becomes less interesting actually to me. Because I like it when people are looking in like ancient books in movies. That's like I love that. So
Why?
I just love it. And then like the funny thing is every time somebody's looking at ancient books in movies, they're never reading. They're just like looking at the pictures like they're some kid or something. When they're looking at some like ancient because they just like skip to the pictures. So one of the pictures in this Johnny Depp movie is like a guy hanging upside down or something. It's like one of the 7 sins or something like that. And I had this image in my head, and I just liked the image because it's like hanging from one leg, and I thought it was a torture thing. So I was looking up torture things recently, and
Yes.
and basically there's a lot of it's like anytime you feel bad about the world, just go look at like medieval torture things and be like, oh well, it's not that bad right now. Because it's like at least we're not like forcing people to confess like sins and then killing them. Like, well, maybe I don't know, maybe they're doing that. Torture was around from 500 to around 1800. So that's the time when they were torturing people. It's craziest stuff they did.
You know what's torture?
Listening to this,
Yes. I want to hear you talk about torture.
that is torture.
Hey. That's weird.
The worst one was the one where it's like there's like a pyramid and they sit you on the pyramid and they put weights on your feet and you just go down on it or whatever. Well, I guess that's not the worst. There's really like a lot of competition for the worst. I mean, pretty much getting impaled is
That's pretty bad.
that's probably got to be one of the top ones.
Yeah, you're not having a good day.
Vlad the Impaler. What else is there? What are the other? See, the one I thought was the worst was might not even be real. It's when I went to London Dungeon, and the guy, the tour guide, he brought out this big metal spoon. And he was like, "This is an eye scooper. Guess what this was for?" And I was just like, "Oh." To me, that sounded like one of the worst ones. And he'd say like, "Oh, they'd have their eyes hanging out while they're still alive." I couldn't find that online. So I don't know if he was if it was fake. That was a good little story he told there. See if Daryl was here, I wouldn't be talking this much. You know, that's the thing. See, he would be like my Ed McMahon.
Oh please.
Or you would be Johnny Carson. He would be Ed McMahon, and I would just be like that chick who like got killed or whatever. There was a chick who was on the Johnny Carson show, and basically what happened was, see, this is what I do with my spare time. This is stuff I read when I'm at home doing that.
Stop reading.
I think so. So basically, there was a chick with like big bazooms, and she was like for the skits on Johnny Carson. She was like this cute blonde lady, but she was kind of like a MILF. She was like 40s.
Yeah.
And basically, Johnny said, "I don't want to do the show anymore. I don't want to do an hour show anymore. I don't want to do the skits anymore." He wanted to do a 30-minute show, and so her bits got cut out, and so she was kind of like out of the job. And afterwards, what happened to her? She got, I don't know if she got killed or somehow she died way too early. So basically, that's my character in this.
What's your character?
You're Johnny Carson.
Huh?
Daryl's Ed McMahon. And I'm the chick who nobody knows who gets killed later on because like only because you want to cut the bits down. It's your fault. And it's kind of Johnny Carson's fault that she lost her job, everything went bad for her because he didn't want to do skits anymore. What a jerk. I'm not a big Johnny Carson fan. Who are the best late night guys according to you? List them.
Who?
The best late night hosts.
You know what? I'm a big fan of Kimmel.
Okay, we're cutting that part out. I'm cutting this thing right here, and we're gonna cut it right
Jimmy
here.
Kimmel, he's the man. What are you talking about?
You pick him over Conan O'Brien,
Yes, sir.
over David Letterman.
Yes, sir.
I don't know this person. I don't know why I'm here.
What?
I don't know. You're like Sarah Silverman. I don't know what you see in him. He's got crazy eyes too. He's got evil eyes.
We all have evil eyes.
No, some people got way evil eyes.
What?
Some people got crazy eyes. It's like awful. I forget. Well, I'm taking that question back. Pretend I never asked it. This is a totalitarian podcast. If somebody says the answer or says something I don't like, we're gonna pretend it doesn't exist because I'm too lazy to edit it. Just pretend he didn't say that.
Okay.
He said Letterman,
Yes.
and then I said Letterman's good. There's Conan, and then there's Leno.
Yes.
You know what happened to Conan? Conan's an idiot.
Who?
Conan.
I like Conan.
Yeah, I love Conan. I love Conan, but
Yeah.
he's legitimately funny. But the thing is, he started trying to be all liberal, and when you start being all liberal, you can't tell jokes anymore. You can't be funny. If you're afraid to say anything, and all your jokes have to be anti-Republican, you're not gonna be able to make funny jokes. You got to be able to make fun of the darkies. Got to be able to make fun of the chicks with nothing down there. In other words, the chicks. You got to be. That's the whole point of comedy.
You're nasty.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I did.
Whoa!
Oh man.
So it's cemetery night. Hey, this is a kids show.
I need a bigger boat, man. This is not working.
That's what I said.
Huh?
That's what I said.
Oh, it sucks.
You know what's relaxing? Watching another person struggle and work hard physically, doing physical manual labor.
I do work.
I should help because it would be exercise, but honestly, I cannot. I literally had hemorrhoids from walking more than 30 minutes. Woo-hoo. It's way too much for me. Way too much work. This guy does it every what? You do this every week, right?
It seems
During busy before the Holocaust, like you were doing this like twice a week or something, 3 times a week, lifting records, and it's really, I don't know. I don't really know what he's doing, to be honest with you. He basically, he's doing what he should do, which is he's alternating stock. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
See, this guy's a professional. He's a flea market seller, but he's alternating. Now, what? So basically, when your customers come to you, they don't see the same things. Is that the point of this?
What's that?
So when like regular customers come, they don't see the same things, or at least they imagine they're not seeing the same things. They're just in different places, right?
That's right.
I mean, that's the point, right, of this whole thing.
See.
And so, because you don't want to take like like the wrong records to the wrong show.
Yes.
Even though they're all kind of mixed up, I mean,
I know.
people buy different things. I don't understand the point of that. Basically, you're alternating stock.
There is no point, really.
There is no point. There is no point to this.
Pointless.
I mean, for the amount of work that you do, it is pointless.
I know. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Well, wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly agree.
What do they have at Knollwoods?
Food.
Do you regularly eat there? How come this is the first? Because the funny thing is, I thought the same thing tonight. I was like, how come we never go to this place?
Wait, is it raining?
No, it's just just your depression. It's just a cloud over your head.
All right, follow me, young man.
Here we go. We're going into the mausoleum.
Right here.
Do it. I caught a marker for those who didn't see over the podcast. It's amazing. You should have been. Oh, that's
We'll edit that.
Yeah, I'll edit that later. Wow, and I ended up with 2 records. 6:36.
That's it?
In the morning.
9.
In the morning. Well, I'm glad I got here when I did. Well, this is kind of stupid. They know people are going to be bringing stuff in and out, and they have these bumps here.
It's for blind people.
It looks like a torture thing, a medieval torture thing. See how I did that? See how I brought that full circle? Oh. Honestly, this is stupid. People are going to be bringing stuff in and out. Why do they have these bumps here?
I don't know. Who cares?
It doesn't make any sense.
Dude, don't make fun
I'm
of my
gonna.
storage
You know what?
unit.
I'm gonna call Mr. Storage Unit and talk to him about this whole thing. Please explain why there's bumps on the ground when every single person that comes here has a thing. Only when I'm with you. See, the thing is, I don't talk I don't tell anybody to talk to when I'm not with you. So I save it all up, write down my stories, and then I come here.
Come on in. The water's great. What are you doing?
Good craftsmanship. All this just so you can leave 2 boxes.
Yes, sir. Plus, I'm moving things around.
I mean, you're doing the right thing. It just seems like it's a lot of work for
It always does.
just like to switch stock. I mean, I don't know.
Hey. The name of my record store is Near Mint.
Near mint.
Near Mint Records.
Are you having one of those delusions? See, I'm the guy with the
I have
record
one of
store
them.
without any records.
Yeah,
You're the guy with records without the record store. That's how it is. If you lived closer, we could make this work.
I do. If I live close?
If you live closer to me, if I live next to you and we live like a place where you could actually sell stuff and I could have the store and hang out, it'd work out.
There you go.
We're deep in the vault. Deep in the vault. Is this King Tut's tomb or is this Al Capone's whatchamacallit, vault? We're here with Geraldo Rivera. We're now attempting to enter the vault. It hasn't been opened for upwards of 100 years.
I don't think we can. Can't find the keys.
Wow. I love how these places are always like clean.
And me too. Alright, let's...
Oh, Jesus, yeah, you do have a lot of stuff in there.
Not really. That's my friends. We got a lot of cool naked posters.
Naked posters?
Yeah, bunch of
Is this what you were talking about, the porno posters?
Yeah, let's see.
Well, I'd be
I'll
interested in
figure
seeing
this
them.
out
It's not that
later.
heavy.
Beep, 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 beep. Move, 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 move.
Move, 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 move. How rude.
Hey, you like Daniel Johnson?
Who?
Daniel Johnson.
No.
What's wrong with you?
He sings like the most depressing like songs, like he sings like.
Oh, jeez.
The only reason people like him is because Kurt Cobain wore his shirt.
Ah.
I listened to his tape is like it'll like bring you to tears for no reason. It's like, why am I crying right now? It's so sad. It's like, and nothing of my life is worth anything. That's pretty good.
Yes.
I just
I think you missed your call.
I'm gonna shoot
You
myself.
sound like Michael Jackson with cold.
It's Michael Jackson doing Daniel Johnson. I'm Daniel Jackson.
Ah, jeez.
Why do you ask that? Why out of all the people? Why?
Because I got a killer comp with him.
It's not killer if it's with him.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I only listen to metal, all right? True metal. If it's got the slightest acoustic tinge to it, I throw it out. Okay, buddy?
Tinge?
Tinge. That's you heard me right. I only listen to metal, hardcore metal.
No, you
That's
don't.
it.
I've seen you.
I don't. Honestly, I don't like acoustic guitar though. I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
Oh,
I don't play. I can't play it, and I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the. It's pretentious. I'm all about electric guitar, baby. That's my favorite instrument.
Is it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Whew. I don't think there used to be so many cool guitars in the '80s. Now it's all there's
I'm
nothing.
all dizzy. Whoa.
I get dizzy.
I'm falling down dizzy.
Ooh, we're on an adventure tonight, kids. We don't know where it's going to take us. Wait, do you regularly eat at Knollwoods, or is this going to be like your first time experimenting?
No, I love that place.
No, that's not a good sign.
Huh?
That's not a good sign.
Hey, you want me to come over there?
Knollwoods.
Do you?
Do you guys who are listening right now, do you guys want me to keep the thing running when we're in Knollwoods? So
Yay!
you can hear all the clatter?
Yay, no woods.
I've always wanted to go there. We should spend the night in the hotel there.
What, no woods?
The hotel that's right across from the
Hey, if you want this, I'm going to throw it out.
What? Nah.
Go. I'll throw it out.
Throw out American history. Just kidding, George Washington. I don't really mean it.
Who's George Washington?
He's my hero.
See,
He's not my hero because he started the United States. He's my hero because he had a lot of good slaves. That's why I like him.
you had what now?
A lot of good slaves. He did a good job doing that.
Oh boy.
That's why.
You're going to get letters.
Yeah, all my listeners sending letters to me.
You're getting letters.
You know what the funny thing is about me? I could say the most. That's not even comment. I could say anything, and I could get away with it. Nobody pays the slightest attention. I have tried to say things like, because I'm pretty controversial. Like, and I'm not trying to be controversial. I just am controversial, and nobody cares at all.
You are controversial.
Like I was thinking today, I was going to think about because I was going to get a vanity plate, and I was going to say
A what?
a vanity license plate,
Oh.
which says N G G
Hey, you want some boots?
R K L R N G G R K L R.
I don't know what that means.
Well, for kids you can spell. You can.
I don't know. I'm not a kid. Oh shoot.
Watch your mouth.
What does it spell?
Same thing this movie is called Lo Negro del Negro.
What? Oh.
Great. It's like everything's on
Right.
YouTube. It's hard to find things that aren't onto YouTube. And people are just putting them up. You know, they buy your thing and they put them up. It's like less and less. It's like At the same time, people are still collecting.
Yes.
So it's just got to get the collectors. You don't get the regular people. And here's a band I don't like.
Whoa.
Iron Maiden.
Hold on, dude. I'm all
No,
dizzy.
do not like them. What about you? You like Iron Maiden?
No. Yes.
That's a good answer. I'll take the first one.
I did.
I hate that guy's voice. Both the first guy and the
What did
second.
they do to you?
You know what they did to me? I grew up seeing kids in Iron Maiden shirts and I thought they were totally scary. And then I listened to them and it's just like, you gotta run to the hill. It's like this, it's an opera voice.
Saying?
Okay, it's a higher pitch. It's like, it's like opera. It's not metal.
You sound like Yoko Ono.
That's what he sounds like. I'd rather listen to Yoko Ono than Bruce,
crap.
whatever, Dickinson.
Forgot about my cables.
He's just, and they're all smiling. It's nothing like scary. It's just the T-shirt was terrifying, and the kids who wore the T-shirts were all terrifying. I was scared of Kiss too. I was scared of Kiss because of the.
Why?
I don't know. They're scary. I mean, the kids seeing Kiss, they're scary.
That's scary.
Everybody loves. I think they're scary. You know what the funny thing is? He's scarier now without the makeup.
No, he's not.
He's scary dude. Gene Siemens. Oh, my passport. Yeah, I'm glad you found it.
Huh?
Oh man, I can't even. 75% of this stuff is for the stuff from my store.
No, it's not. It seems that way. But
You know, if you come to my store, you're gonna get more stuff to put in your storage locker. It doesn't sell. It doesn't sell, man. It doesn't sell.
Ah.
Just throw it all out. We need to go to I don't know. I'd say Jamaica, but there's too many black people there.
Oh my God, you and your reason.
I'm not saying anything racist. I'm just saying there's a lot of black people in Jamaica.
Okay.
I'm working on my routine. What can I say?
Can you grab those tables?
They're just gonna lock me in there. I know you are. You know, Joe. That's why you're moving this thing out the way. Well, grab those two tables. Those are the heaviest things. I'm done. I'm not working.
Then you grab that then. That's easy.
That's cool. I can push stuff. I don't have my phone right here.
Ah.
I'm hungry. I passed stomach ache to just hungry.
Gotta stop home first. Because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm just along here for the ride here.
No, you're not.
I'm an onlooker. I'm a fly.
Well, I thought you were going to come down here because you had a new store and you were going to buy stuff. And you were going to hang out.
No, it's more like I'm in suicidal depression and I don't know what to do with my life.
Oh, thanks. So you don't know me. That's wonderful.
No, I was really bad a couple days ago, but now I'm feeling better. Ever since I saw the tarot cards, which means that, of course, the tarot cards just said I'm in a place of indecision, which is okay. I already know that.
No, you should have said. No, I don't know about that.
That's what it means. I mean, it was really insane because I looked all over the internet for the Hanging Man, and I couldn't find anything.
I have that.
The Hanging Man tarot card.
Oh no.
And then I found it wasn't a torture. It was a tarot card. It's just the thing. What are you gonna put? You have room for all this stuff?
What's up?
How are there cowboy boots here?
They're made out of sea turtles.
Oh, tell Danny that. He'll love it.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
They're ultra animal activists.
Danny?
Danny and his wife, yeah.
Really? I'll say, hey, that was probably your pet.
They'll never talk to you again.
Who cares?
Yeah, he's not in charge of vehicles anymore. He's not even in the city anymore. He's in Las Vegas.
What's he doing in Las Vegas?
I don't know. He's a talented, you hear that, Danny? I'm saying good about him. He's the guy who's killing turtles for boots. You gonna bring them both the same? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Wow. That's a man right there. Boy.
That's right, bitch.
I am, yeah, compared to, I can't do that. How do you like the sound, people who are listening? You enjoying this? Which way do I go? Which way do I go?
Straight.
Okay. Oh.
And then you make the left.
Wow. Star Trek. I got a really cool. You're speaking of death metal. I have a very early death metal band video, which I'm always on the edge of selling or keeping, which is a band, Nuclear Death. There's a chick. Awful music. Awful, awful. You can't listen to it. Dude, this thing's gonna fall, man.
No, it's not.
See, all my old stuff. It's gonna fall. What Star Trek card?
What are you talking about?
It looks like it's about to pop off there. Oh, that's great. We're gonna die this whole bit. I'd be happy. Good way to go. Oh, so anyway, I got this video, and the video is they go to a place like this in like the middle of the night.
We'll sell it. I'll buy it.
Well, it's gonna be like $100, dude.
Yeah,
Or 50 at least or something. I just don't know if I think
go, because it's gonna shut down.
basically the music is just noise. But the thing they're doing is cool. It's like they go to the tiny storage bin and set up. Yeah, another thing Danny would love. They were also really happy about getting the vaccine, and I just wonder how they felt when they found out like puppies were being tortured for them. I love it. I love it.
I don't have the vaccine. I just tell you I did.
You're trying to be cool like me. You didn't get the vaccine. Tell the truth. You hear the doctors every week.
What's going on here?
It's passing gas.
What the hell was that?
Honestly, you didn't get the vaccine. Well, why did you tell? What is the point of lying to me saying you did? What's the psychotic
I
stuff
want
that?
everybody to get sick. That's fun.
You didn't get that because I'm like I thought I was one of the only persons left. Parents keep begging me. They're like bribing me to get vaccinated, and I'm like, why? I don't need it. I don't care about dying. I don't care.
We know that.
It's like it's already 95% of everybody's vaccinated. Why do I need to get it?
Exactly.
You're all safe.
That's right.
And then the thing is, like, there's 3 things that would cause me to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
No.
No, not that.
First of all, the disease is like a cold. It's like a slight cold. It's not like you're going blind or anything.
It's like a cold.
Yeah, it's a cold.
Oh boy.
Because my brother got it, and he's like, oh, I was in bed for 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, it's a cold, buddy. Yes, people die from it, but that's like usually when they're like 60 or something. Anyway, so if they say like, if in order to use the internet, you need to get a vaccine, okay, well, I'll get it. If they say in order to go through drive-thrus, you need to get vaccinated, okay, well, I get it. I need my food. Or if you need to get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I don't do anything else. I don't go to concerts. I'm already set. I was set. I was COVID ready pre-COVID. I was like, I'm ready for COVID. I was like one of those doomsday preppers. I was like, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to go to any concerts. I'm just going to sit here at home because there's going to be a disease. You watch. One day there's going to be a disease. So I sat at home for 20 years. And finally I was right.
Good, thanks for inventing and wishing for the disease to happen.
Yes. And now I can finally say, hey guys, I was right all this time.
Wow. Thank you.
Honestly, if you think about it, everybody complaining in the 80s about how bad it was, how Orwellian it was, they were all should have just relaxed and waited for like 40 years because everything was great in the 80s, you know, compared to now.
I don't know about that.
It was, yeah, I know. It's like looking through rose-colored, but at least it wasn't. People weren't forced to wear masks and stuff. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like people were talking about the surveillance state in the 80s. There was no surveillance state. It's like 2010 is when the surveillance state began. You could have relaxed for 30 years, not worried about it.
Reckon it works?
Man, this is the perfect car for you, dude.
No, it's not. I forgot about the
So
tables, dude. What am I going to do with those?
Well, if I come, I can bring them.
Yeah. I can probably put them over here.
Honestly, I could.
No, but I think
It's up to you, though.
I got it.
Even the tables used to be mine. Like, you have nothing of yours. What kind of business are you running?
Not a very good one. At all. We'll do the tables. I'll do the tables right now.
Do the tables.
Which should be
What do you
fun.
mean, blackjack? Is this a swap meet?
Yes, sir.
So it's not just a record thing. Oh, this guy, he's going to try to do it lengthwise. I mean, horizontally, whatever. I don't think you're quite going to handle that, pal. You stick to the lengthwise.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's not good.
Well, just move that poster down.
What's that, the poster?
The Melvin's
It's
poster.
a stupid thing. Can you take that rock box, please?
Rack box?
Right in front of me. There you go.
The rear end symbol. Oh, that's exactly what you want to do. It's the Melvin's poster that's in the way.
No, it's not. See? It's kind of in the way.
You just put it someplace else. It's not a big. Literally, just put it on top of the table.
Man.
It's brains like this that makes us who we are, folks.
It's supposed to be this way.
This podcast is going to get upwards of 3 listeners.
What, you going to listen to it 3 times?
Just my. I literally do. You know what I've started doing? I've started recording stuff onto this from YouTube and just like listening to people's like stuff. I have ours on here. I listen to like our stuff. Cracks me up. And Daryl was here. Rest in peace.
Look at that.
You know what's going to be the symbol for this podcast? This thing right here.
I don't think this is going to close.
Yeah, well.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't. I'm way over. Damn it. What are you doing?
I'm going to take a picture of that thing.
Did I say you
Your
could do that?
image, your copyright of your corporation. Pretty much an anus. That you see, I don't know, you see a head. I see nothing but a person bending over. That's what I see.
What are you looking at?
This image which you have.
That's not an anus, that's a face.
I don't know. All I see is anus. Anus piece.
Well, you know what? You only see what you want to see. So I
Perhaps. I mean, I could literally use these boxes
I guess
for,
you see-
for certain
I
endeavors.
guess you see an anus somehow. I don't know.
And you're just going to get these backs and be like, what are these finger holes in these boxes for? Oh, there you go. Nice and trim.
Let's see if it
You
closes.
see, I was the reason that he put that Melvin's thing there. Nice and trim. Very clean.
Now, I'm in trouble.
Remember that commercial where there was a guy trying to peg a square into a circle, and he's like, "I'll make it work."
That's me.
Should have brought my lazy boy. Back in my quarters. But that's the other thing they do. Like they would, when they draw and quarter you, they would get like 4 horses and split you off. And the crazy thing is they do that like. Yeah, I cut that. Oh, the rave's starting.
I know. Yo, what's up, SA?
Well, it's time for us to skedaddle.
Almost.
I'm too American for that stuff.
There we go. Look at that. It's all coming together.
Yeah, just like the A-Team, which is canceled. The fun's over when the rave begins.
Okay, well, this is all I need to do. I'm going to need your guidance.
I need to sit down. Whew, that 10 minutes of standing on my feet was way too much for me to handle. Those 10 minutes. If I hadn't been doing a podcast this whole time, I would have been completely silent. Let's see. I'm giving myself a headache. No food. Too much rave music. Yes, that was only 0.5 seconds, and that's too much.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
If you ever have a kid, you should name it.
Oh, I know what the problem is. Damn it.
No, you should name it Randy.
Alright, ready?
Randy Rhodes. Yeah, it's like a math problem, filling the stuff in your car.
You'll all solve it.
The thing is, you never saw me with my van filled up.
No.
When I used to do like flea markets, it was crazy. It would be filled up to